Hello everyone, I'm Feiran, PhD candidate from the 37th cycle of the PhD program of Urban and Regional Development. Today I'm very glad to talk with you briefly about my research, digitalization of the countryside and its implication on the rural landscape. As defined by Castell, we are currently living in the so-called information age, a historical period where human societies perform their activities in a technological paradigm constituted around the microelectronic-based information and technologies. Our societal network, the pattern of production and consumption, politics, experience, and culture have been greatly reshaped, leaving a strong mark on every aspect of our society. In the recent decades, it has been gradually integrated with urban and rural development agenda. Related stakeholders have started to develop policies, strategies, and plans to help our city and the countryside to embrace digital future. Although digital-powered development has quite often been associated with the urban area, but different countries and regions have already been making policies and development agendas for rural areas as well, such as the smart villages in the European Union and digital villages in China. Many research has been conducted focusing on the socio-economic impacts of the digitalization in the rural area. However, as an essential component of human beings surrounding where all kinds of socio-economic activities take place, landscape seems to be somehow overlooked in many studies. In fact, technology has always been a key driving force for landscape change in history. Since now we are living in the middle of this new wave of technology innovation, do these new factors also have an influence on our landscape? Based on this idea, I use the concept of landscape services as the entry point because it helped me to understand the human-landscape relation and also provide useful insights on how to analyze the influence of a certain intervention on landscape. On this account, my research tries to see the rural digitalization from landscape perspective, aims to understand the influence of the related policies and practices, particularly on the provision of landscape service and its possible implication on landscape structures. The objective of the research are as follows: to review the digitalization process in the countryside and its socio-economic influences, to understand the policies facilitating the digitalization of the countryside in different contexts, particularly in China and in European Union, and how they have been implemented at the local level. And then to develop a framework on how to evaluate the influence of rural digitalization on rural landscape based on the idea of landscape service provision. For the next step of the research, we'll focus on selected study cases, ideally in Italy and China, for more in-depth understanding on the research topic. Thanks for listening and have a good day.